Reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. I'll note the exits in the rear, in that corner, the rear in this corner, down a short corridor here.
I will call for the order of the day.
Welcome to the meeting of the Southeast Town Board, October 21, 2010. I move we open the meeting.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Item 1, Old Town Hall Task Force. We have with us tonight the chairperson of the Old Town Hall Task Force for the Performing Arts, and Mr. Zubricki and his members of his committee are going to brief us on the Old Town Hall project. Bob, thanks for joining us tonight.
Hi, thanks, Michael, and the other members of the town board. I'm trying not to lose the renderings here. As you guys have mentioned before, you want us to appear here and update the public and update the board on what we're doing. And as you know, Election Day is coming up very soon, November 2nd. It's, I think, 12 days away. So we have been busy going around town. These signs will be coming up here and there on people's lawns and on the roadways to encourage people to get out and vote, and hopefully vote yes. It's our recommendation, certainly. A lot of you will also receive this card in the mail, which gives a lot of details about the renovation. This mailer is going out to all households with registered voters tomorrow morning. So you should be receiving this in the mail, and it gives you a lot of the details about the project, which I'll just recap briefly here. As you know, the renovation includes an addition in the back of Old Town Hall, 67 Main Street in the village of Brewster, which gives full handicapped accessibility to all 3 floors by providing an elevator, restrooms, and fire stairs. All systems are updated, including HVAC, plumbing, and electric, providing energy efficiency as well as comfort. This is the only plan that accomplishes all of this while still retaining the architectural integrity of the interior and exterior of this historic landmark building. The 20-year bond will cost $3.8 million, actually $3.836 is the exact number, which comes out to about 10 cents per day for the average household. We feel that this is a small price to pay for this community and cultural center that can be a centerpiece for the revitalization of the village and our town. At this time, I just want to ask a few other people to say a couple words. We have Beth Maley, who's here, who'd like to speak.
Welcome, Beth. Thanks for joining us tonight.
My name is Beth Maley, and I'm a member of the Putnam Chorale, which is important, but and of course we have great interest in seeing this project come to fruition. But even more important, I'm a community member, and I'm a senior citizen, and I haven't been a senior citizen for 40 years, but I've been a member of the community for 41 years actually. We raised our children here, and they went to school in Brewster, and I've watched Main Street change over the years. I think mainly due to big box stores and malls, but that's my personal opinion. And I think that if we want to save Main Street, and I would hope that everybody in the town of Southeast, not just the village, but the whole town, it affects all of us, would really consider voting for this and voting yes for this, because I think it is a project that will help our community immensely. I mean, we have proof from other communities where they've done the same thing, having a center to draw draw people to the community. We need something to draw people to our community. And I think if we can do that, there will be big changes. So I hope everybody goes and votes, and I hope everybody will vote yes.
Beth, could I just ask you one question? You know, being a senior citizen and a lot of retirees have less money to spend because for a lot of senior citizens, you're relaxing, or I shouldn't even say relaxing. I know many of you aren't, but the problem I see with senior citizens and people who are retired are whether or not they can see this as money that can be spent. As Mr. Zubricki said, the 10 cents a day, which comes to like $36 a year. Could you speak at all to that? Because you know, I've spoken to some senior citizens who seem to think that their dollars may not, you know, be able to be stretched. So I'm just curious as to what you think.
Well, I can only speak for my husband and for me that, I mean, we just feel that it's important enough that we would make a sacrifice if we had to in order to see this happen. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people, well, I mean, I don't know how many people here have been here. Some people have been here their entire lives, and other people have been here. We've been here for 41 years, as I said, and you know, we used to have stores on Main Street. Well, we have stores now. I don't want to take away from that because we really don't have any empty storefronts right now. But we do need businesses that will attract people from all around. And if we don't have something to draw them, if we do not have something like the old Town Hall Theater, which was used many years ago. When we had Southeast Players, that's where all the plays were. When my daughter took dance lessons, that's where her dance recitals were, and that's where she took dance lessons. But this is going to offer even more. This is going to offer all kinds of things to our community. It's not just that we can have a place to perform. It's also a place to bring in things that can be educational, things that can involve the community. I just think it's very important, and I know that there are people that are struggling, and I understand that. But if we wait any longer, it's going to cost more. I mean, the longer we wait, the more it's going to cost.
Thank you.
I don't know what else to say about that, except that.
Thanks, Beth. Bob, would any of your other members like to speak?
Yeah, actually, I think Jason Morano wants to say a few words here.
Hello. Really, in Brewster's, there's nothing to do as in my age group. Like, you can go mini putt-putting at Red Rooster. You can go to Value Village and watch a movie, but you can't do that every single night or every single week. You just run out of things to do. But, like, if you open this, there's so many opportunities for things to happen. Like, there could be shows that go on the weekends. There could be bands that play. There can be multiple things that could go on in this space that's been unused for years that would, like, affect this community greatly. I don't know what else to say. That this is just, like, an unbelievable opportunity that we have to, like, act aggressively on and go with this bond and create this theater.
Jason, do you think a lot of your friends think that too?
Oh, yeah. All my friends are highly supportive because Brewster High School is like, the theater's great and all, but you can't have more than one show going on at a time, and then the variety is limited, and then you have one show going on, and then you can have multiple shows going on at the same time. It's like a movie, and movie theater doesn't play one movie, it plays 3 or 4.
Sure, it would be a lot of fun, Jason. I agree. I view this as an opportunity to make a capital investment on Main Street to attract folks to Main Street to shop, to walk, and to live. Right now, with folks who have reached out and community groups and so forth, to the Recreation Department, to my office, to Town Hall, with an interest in using that. There seems to be a waiting list for persons who are interested in using our facility and renting it and so forth. So it's an exciting prospect that we may actually be able to put this together and get folks on Main Street.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thanks, Beth and Jason. And just to say that 67 Main Street would be a terrific place for the seniors to hold events as well as for the students and all sorts of things. As we've all gotten up here and said before, the venue is ideal for performances, for films, for lectures, for events in conjunction with the library and the Southeast Museum, which is currently on the middle floor and we hope remains there. We just think that now is the time to invest in this space and use this space to its fullest advantage. We hope you'll all come out on Election Day and support this project. Don't forget to turn over your paper ballot and look for the ballot proposal or proposition on the back of the form. I know this is a new voting system as of last year, so just want to remind you all to do that. And also you can find more information on this project at www.oththeater.org, which is a website, and we are also now recently on Facebook, Old Town Hall, Brewster, New York. Thanks to Alice and Denny back there who set up our Facebook account. So that's it, and thank you all for putting us on the agenda again. Any further questions?
Any questions? No. Thanks for the briefing.
Great.
Thanks for joining us.
Beth wants to say one more thing?
I think an important thing is it would give everybody ownership in their community if they, and I think ownership is very important. You have to feel like you have contributed to this community, and maybe if people feel that way, then they will, if they can feel that way, then maybe then it will change, and we can hope that this will go through. But I think there's so many people in this community that don't have that, don't have any. They don't even know what's going on, and so so if they can see see something positive happening and something that they can really see develop, then hopefully they will have some ownership in their community and they'll become more involved, and that would be great.
Thanks, Beth.
We hope you all support us for Old Town Hall.
Thanks, Todd. Thank you, folks. Item 2, Hudson Valley Cerebral Palsy Association Recreation Facility and the Mount Ebo Waterworks. Is anyone with us this evening from the Hudson Valley Cerebral Palsy Association?
Mr. Supervisor, I believe that they had requested that to be put on the work session in the beginning of November.
When I spoke to Planning Board Chairman Tom LaPerche today about it, that he had said that they need another couple of weeks to complete the engineering work. So he had asked for deferring, but I wanted to make sure that no one was with us here tonight.
Okay. The email that I received indicated they wanted to be pushed to November 4th. So.
Thanks, Will. Yeah, Howard's out of town also. And we wish them all well. Item 3, petition to reduce the rates of Independence Sewer Works, Inc. Is anyone with us here this evening to discuss this issue? Briefly, we've had exchanges from council regarding an interest in appointing the attorney specialist to examine the matter and report to us at no cost to Southeast taxpayers. Will, can you speak to that?
There's been an inability to find a ready, willing, and able independent consultant at this point in time, but what has happened in the interim is that there's been a flurry of correspondence between the attorney representing the Sewer Works Corporation and the attorney representing the two users within that corporation's area of service, hoping to hold this in abeyance, or the majority of it in abeyance, until such time as a decision is rendered in an appellate division case dealing with the sister transportation corporation, which is the Independent Waterworks Corp. I believe that company is also represented by Mr. O'Rourke and his firm of Keenan Bean. I do see Mr. O'Rourke in the audience today, and I believe that Mr. Natoli, I spoke on the phone earlier in the afternoon, and I believe he was going to try to be here, but he was not sure because he was having some car issues. The one issue I believe that needs to be resolved,